Alec, what's up? Sandra.
Sandra. So we got to watch the reunion now, and it's gonna be good to see all the juicy details, and I'm sure they'll talk about how John's grandma is probably in the audience there, and
Yeah.
yeah.
What are predictions of highlights we need to get over? There's gonna be a Rupert highlight reel, right?
Rupert highlight reel for sure. Probably
Austin.
John.
Are we
Austin.
gonna
We'll,
talk
we'll
to
do.
Austin?
We'll talk to Austin. We'll talk to Austin. The failure of of Austin.
Or they'll just
Um,
not talk to him at all, and they'll talk to everybody else. Is
That'd be
another
funny.
option.
That's happened. That's kind of awkwardly happened sometimes in some of these reunions where it's just like, oh, I wanted to hear from them. Yeah,
Who else? There might be just a Johnny Fairplay compilation
I think
as well.
so. Johnny Fairplay, I think just as the schemer, as the big, probably the most talked about contestant in this season.
And obviously, they always have a little winner moment as well. Like,
Yeah,
sort of a little bit of the winner.
sure.
Um,
Yeah, they'll definitely address that. They'll definitely talk about. They may talk about like the animals or whatever. Remember, there was like more than one. There was like Lil. There's some like bird or something that Lil came
It
across.
was a
and she was
pelican
it was a
that
pelican.
Austin wanted to murder in one of his finer moments. Okay, so
Yeah, where it just showed him like
yeah,
polishing this.
and there was Balboa the snake. What else? Oh yeah, do you think Thunder D will be in the audience? The Johnny
Thunder
Fairplay.
D. Yes, he will be in the audience as well as his grandma.
Yeah,
That's
they're right
my
next to each
prediction.
other, just in the
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah, they're just like flashing.
There's the main points. Do you think Produce Ryan will get a moment?
Get a
No.
little moment. I hope so.
Andrew Savage, are you going to talk
Andrew
about
Savage.
how much you hate the twists?
Yeah. Well, I hope so. I hope that too. Yeah, I hope Andrew just talk about how. Huh. Yeah, that reaction to Lil being like, I don't feel welcome here. That was like, it's like, you cannot hide your feelings, dude.
Maybe we'll
Like,
get
at all.
He's an ass. He's an
Yeah.
ass in there? Maybe? Let's
Yeah.
get that in there.
Hope so. Yeah, we better. All right.
All right. If you want to watch the highlights of the reaction, click the link in the description, and then you come back for a little bit of discussion. Next week,
Yeah.
we'll have a full, big old season review. We're going to go in depth, and it'll be great.
Could be very
All
fun.
right. See you there.
Wait, we
He
gotta
just said-
we gotta talk about that.
He said, "What?"
What was that?
all right,
What was that
everybody.
ending? It was just like, yeah, it was literally just like asking her, would you do anything differently? Oh, well, yeah, probably. No, I don't know. I feel like
there
I was disappointed.
something there. We didn't
Alright.
get it, and
Alright,
just
alright.
like cut it.
Good night,
out.
everybody. It was like, whoa, it was like whiplash.
They cut,
I was like,
they
they
cut
didn't
something
have-
out, you know.
Yeah, it felt like a lot was cut out right there. It was so weird.
All right, how
so
you feel about
bizarre.
the reunion? Any highlights from the reunion? For you?
I mean, Rupert's always a highlight in my book.
a freaking
Biggest highlight was John saying like, "Hey, maybe if I'm called back for an All Stars, then maybe I'll say my grandpa died."
No,
And the
yeah.
audience was silent, and it was so awkward, and I loved it.
and Rupert had the loudest crowd reaction we've ever seen.
Yeah, he was
We've
getting like
ever
a
heard.
standing ovation from some people. Like,
John
it
got
was-
the most boos we've ever seen.
yeah, played up.
Yeah.
Austin gave probably the most non-answer. He's like, "Yeah, well, whatever. I stick by it."
So we got it. I mean, we got all the things that they were going to talk about.
Yeah,
I think we covered it.
but we
Like,
didn't get anything really more than
Yeah,
that.
they're like we predicted the Rupert,
We-
Johnny,
We got
Austin.
almost nothing about Sandra.
Well, that's true. We didn't even get a Sandra.
They gave us almost
Real or-
nothing about Sandra.
That's rough.
We spent more time with Lil than we spent with Sandra, really.
That's rough. I mean, when you think
That's-
about it, like the biggest characters of the season are like Johnny, Rupert, but still, like Austin got more time than Sandra did.
Yeah, really, he kind of did. It was so bizarre, I think. That's what I mean. It feels like they edited it down so much for time that there had been more questions, there had been more stuff that they filmed during the show.
But I thought it was
Or
the
something.
intention of those reunions was that they're like live to tape,
Yeah, I don't
But-
know. I don't know. It's
but they definitely did cut something out there, right? Because there's
Yeah.
no way it just went. She answered a question.
and then
And
it's
then
just like,
just
"Good night,
like-
everybody."
It wasn't even like a good question to end on.
Yeah, not at
It was
all.
just like, how would you change anything about how you played specifically? Yeah.
Yeah, we had almost nothing with from Sandra. I felt like there was like one more like small segment left that we didn't get. Like that's really how it feels.
Was there anybody
So
else we didn't hear from? I think we got a
there,
little bit from everybody, but
I'm very curious about this like this whole rumors of hooking up
just
or
randomly
something. It's just so random and
brought
like
up like,
no one fessed up to it, and
yeah,
then Burton's like, we're not allowed to do
I
that.
guess Burton is doing something, but
Yeah, I guess
No,
Burton's
but Michelle said he's my older brother. He's like a brother to
so
me.
something's up with that. It was just very weird. Where it was like we're not allowed to do that, as in we're not allowed to talk about that, or we're just not allowed to just do that
Well,
at
they're not
all.
supposed to hang out because
Oh, oh,
before,
okay.
like after they film it, because there's like the time for,
Oh, okay.
because then if they see them together, then and then like someone takes pictures of it,
Yeah.
and they can be like, oh, these two people, they're
Yeah,
close, and
they get
yeah.
close or whatever, or yeah.
So they're not supposed to like hang out
Oh,
before their
okay.
season's released. You know, so
Very weird, very weird. I mean, it wasn't really weird. It was like again, we got everything we basically wanted, but it was weird and just like that ending and like the fact that we didn't spend time with the person who won, really. So I don't know, it was kind of odd, but yeah, you know, fair enough.
it's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine. We hit all the predictable beats, but you
yeah,
know, Rupert getting that, just roaring into the audience and
yeah.
getting
I mean, that was
applause.
pretty great. Also, guy,
And we did have the Johnny grandmother thing.
yeah,
So she
John's
was there.
grandma,
That's what we thought.
yeah, and also and what Thunder D, but we also got man playing accordion,
Man playing
which was
accordion
fire.
and 14-year-old who designed the awful challenge for Survivor. I
That
didn't
really,
expect that one.
yeah, I definitely didn't expect either of those things, and those collectively get more time than Sandra. So
Ooh,
yeah,
ooh,
so
that's rough.
yeah,
All
all right.
right. Well, next
What
week,
we
Pearl Islands review. So we'll
yeah,
go in depth,
break it all down.
break it down, and then
Hmm.
we'll do our Survivor superlatives, where you rank the season, rank the winner, cutie of the season, and
Hmm.
moving forward. We'll go over some
Hmm.
cool trivia and whatnot.
There's also no preview for next season, which is
No
interesting.
preview for
So
next season. There is a reason
so
for that. I'll talk about that. There's like extreme
okay.
some circumstances outside of it. Was why,
Oh, okay, interesting.
but I don't know if that has anything to do with the awkward cut, but
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. But I'll talk about that next week, because then from there we go right in.
Okay.
More Survivor, new season on the horizon, baby.
Yeah, yeah. Exciting.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's everything. What would you is there a video you would like to suggest other people find people watching this would maybe go like to see?
From our channel.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, you could go watch our Blastia Awards for 2019, of course.
You could yeah. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
We'll have a new one in like a month.
We will. We'll be giving
It'll
out
be
awards to some of our favorites of the year.
The Blastia Awards are the Tarqaron official Tarqaron Awards ceremony, where we give out awards for things we covered throughout the year and reviewed. That'll be fun.
Indeed.
All right. So subscribe to the channel, subscribe to our podcast feed, like the video, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, and follow us on Twitter at TarqaronTWO. Ta-ta.
Fair play.